Yes, what's happening? We are back again in this thing of ours. What's happening? I'm joined by my peoples, my friends, my family. What's happening, everyone? How's everyone doing?
What's good? What's good?
Right? You're just gonna laugh, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good. Everyone said the same thing, so I was trying to think of something, and I just couldn't.
Have a voice, please. So before you lot start going in the comment section, why don't you talk?
I am also good.
There we go. She's also good.
There we go.
What's happening? How's everyone's weekend, man? What's been going on?
Good. Yeah, very, very big week. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
about this because you've been saying big week since you walked
Big
in.
week, man.
What happened
Big
this week? What happened this week? Let's get to it.
The major plays, man.
Yeah, go on, talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it too much because we don't know when these episodes are going to come out. But I am going to Nigeria. I got a few workshops there. And yeah, we're talking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited.
Brownie, what's up with you, man? How's your week?
9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
Represent your job. Represent your job. Throw it up. Where your job at?
That corporate lifestyle. That's it.
Fair enough. You gotta get this money. Rich, what's happening, man?
Hey, man, I've been running around like a headless chicken
Yeah.
trying to facilitate these conversations that's leading and changing the country, bro.
Damn, okay. All right,
Wow.
sorry. Well, I
Full
just...
talk. That's just the 9 to 5, though, but I'm just...
You know,
That's just what it is.
Some of us has had regular lives. It's like, yeah, I'm facilitating conversations that change the nation. Like, oh, okay.
No more.
Don't floss on us, you know what I'm saying? Right. Do you know what? I think you mentioned something, Buzz, about a podcast you're watching about these girls that went on holiday and cheated and were very promiscuous in their adventures across seas.
Oh,
Tell us what happened. Break it down.
Are we going there now? Are we starting off with that?
Yeah, let's jump into it straight. Let's not
I'm gonna
waste this
start right in the
people's
hot
time.
section.
Okay, cool. It's true. It's actually something I came across on Instagram. Shout out to Lonnie. I hope I said her name right. Lonnie, you know who you are. Anyway, cool. Now, her podcast is dope as well. What she was talking about, I think some guests, they messaged her talking about they went on holiday. They're all in relationships. I think it was like 2 or 3 of them. They were all in relationships. They've gone on holiday to Malta. And they all cheated. She said she had the best time of her life.
What? Why is there best silence?
Best
though?
time of her
What?
life.
I know, she said they all cheated. She said the best
yeah,
time
so
of her life.
this one particular person I was writing, she said, yo, she's still back with her boyfriend. He's none the wiser.
He's now.
That's crazy.
Wow.
No, because it's anonymous. You write it annonomously.
Oh, that's foul.
Yeah. There's a lot of Lonnie, we gonna reference you a lot, man. You're doing big things, man. But cut long story short, she was actually saying, yo, I'm actually in a dilemma. I've come back and I'm still continued the relationship with the guy. I've messaged him or whatever.
Why are you laughing, bro? That's foul.
She's doing the
Yeah,
It's a cold world, fellas. It's a cold world.
and the
I
funny
hope you
thing
got a
is,
close up on that, man.
Yeah, I'm saying.
yo.
That giggle.
She laughed that off.
I know, but the funny part is the highlight of the story. She was like, yo, like the guy gave me the best dick of my life.
That's crazy.
That's why I can't let him go.
Wow.
Yeah, she said that's why. I think no. In
Of
fact,
my life.
I need to get this article, but I even think the
Wow.
girl said she was engaged.
Excuse
Wow.
me?
I think she even said she was engaged. I'm not sure.
All right,
Maybe it's more Jara.
You're in the hot seat
Okay.
right now. So, Bryony, from your point of view, why do women do things like that? What's your...
I can't answer that because
Give us just
I've
what you've
never-
heard, what you've learned. Why do you think will make a woman do that?
You know you've been hearing those conversations.
Yeah, I know you've heard some of those things in your lifetime. What makes a woman do
I'm
that?
not.
Is the D that serious in the scheme of things for women? Have you seen?
But
I think
you-
the term Buzzies was digmatized once.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
know until
Exactly.
you've done that.
It's a
So
lie.
I can't
That's
understand.
the lie. That's the lie.
Like, fair enough, it's the best best dick you've ever had, but you wouldn't know that if you didn't then cheat.
But-
so
Yeah. So you were gonna cheat already. So let's not lie about
Like-
it.
No, what I'm saying is I want more.
No, I don't think
you
you
don't
have
have
to
to go
cheat.
like you don't have to cheat to understand why men cheat. Do you
No,
understand what I'm
and-
saying?
and also-
I don't have to
No,
experience
what I'm
it. I
saying
could
is
just
you
look
can't
at.
tell me, oh, it was the dick. You didn't know the dick before.
No,
you
but
talked
it's not even that. Do you know what it
What
is?
are
The
you
realest
talking
thing is,
about?
no, this is what happened. That for me anyway, again, my personal opinion. No, for seriously, is like to be digmatized, you don't actually have to cheat to be digmatized. It's
Really?
What do you
yeah,
mean?
because
What
it's
do you
like
mean
it's like
by
no, it's
that?
like this,
Of
it's like
course
this.
you are.
No, because women in relationship are digmatized.
No, because you
No.
understand. Digmatized is not synonymous with cheating at all.
Yeah.
Digmatized is
You can't believe
the
that
best
D
you ever had.
that D put that woman in a
Yeah.
psychological
Thank you,
space.
thank
That's all
you.
I'm talking about.
That's what
Women are
digmatized
married
is.
right
wait,
now.
Hold on. Just
Women
for
are married right
clarification-
now because
just
of
for
that.
clarification,
Yeah, facts.
are you saying
Yeah.
that the lady doesn't have to receive the dick to be digmatized?
No, she has to.
She has
She has
to.
to.
Okay, so then
But
okay,
no,
The
the
dick has to be involved.
Okay.
What we're saying is
The dick has to be
What
involved.
we're
That's
saying
why it's
is-
stigmatized.
Yeah.
Right.
How can you be
No,
stigmatized
no,
before
no.
you receive
Okay,
the dick?
I know what you're
This is my
saying
point.
now.
You
So
can't,
you're
you can't.
saying you can be stigmatized by your partner.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be
Yes,
cheating.
Yes.
it's
Okay.
stigmatized, as in when we think about
basically, it's the same way where guys
it's
fall
almost
in
like
love
a
because
spell.
they
It's like a
slept.
spell almost.
It's like when guys fall in love
Yeah.
because the vagina was so good.
Okay.
It's like
I
that.
see, yeah.
It's the same kind of thing.
But
you know what I'm
again,
saying?
the
That
aspect
happens a
of-
lot, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
But the stigmatized was saying, I've learned, and maybe this is me being out of the loop of life, how much that D is important, fellas.
It is.
Get back
If
to
you're
the point.
giving your woman weak
Let's get back to the point.
willy, right? You might find yourself in some shit.
I don't even know what part of the game that is, though.
No, but this is the
Because
problem.
women Scorpio.
No.
Hey, this is
I
for
don't
me.
understand
For
that.
me,
Giving
you,
dead-
guys that tell when a guy tell me I want a
get it.
virgin, I'm like, bro, what the hell?
No,
you ain't fucking, bro. What the? Listen, no, listen. No offense. Hey, wait. This is my bro. Listen, I like to do stuff. It's not that you just get
Wow.
be lying there like one plank, planking.
I'm dead.
If your girl planking, you're wanking.
I feel girls pranking your wife.
I'm using that. I'm using that. That might put
That's
that in
right,
shirt.
right there, boy.
No,
All right, cool.
facts.
All right, cool,
Yeah,
guys.
the
guys.
pranking thing is dead, though.
Let's
I
break
can't
it
do
down.
that.
Let's break it down. Bridie, I want to get back to you for this one. From just, yo, the reason why, no, because before we break it down, we have Bridie here. What do you think? You don't have to have your own
this isn't
personal
a man's
experience to
mind,
understand
by
a
the way.
human being. We
No,
just
true.
empath and compassion. That's all we need.
Okay.
What will put a
In
woman
theory.
in that space? Because you're just making your own educated guess to decide that the D's worth risking everything you might have with that man.
So
We need to learn.
Okay, for me, I'm trying to think of it. It would be you're either unhappy or the dick is shit, and you're craving.
Would women tell the man that the penis is weak?
Yeah.
N-
And how
I don't
long?
think you want to hear that. I don't think anybody wants to hear
How
that.
long does the dick have to be weak for before
Hey,
the doors are open to
Expiration date.
some other dick?
What's
Yeah.
the expiration date?
This goes
Yes.
back to
I'm saying dick way too much.
What's the
though.
expiration date?
This is
Okay, so
oh.
it's tricky because you might maybe sit on it for a while
What,
Pun
the dick?
intended.
because
Pun intended.
because you're trying to you're like maybe you really love this man, but you're craving. Oh, I sound disgusting.
It's all right. Let it out. Let it out.
Talk about it.
Talk
Yeah.
about it, what was I about to say?
We're gonna break it down, but talk
You're
about it.
craving.
Women crave stuff. Some men crave things. We
These are
crave.
not
We
the
crave
No.
that intimacy.
opinions of Bryony.
No, but I'm just thinking like
Don't worry about it. You're overthinking it. But
my
I get it. I
family are
don't-
gonna see.
No, we're not saying you.
Okay.
We're saying
Talking
that
for
from a
herself.
woman's perspective. At the end of the day,
But
you know,
you're
you're right.
craving that
That type of intimacy where
Yeah.
you want to get
that
that
I
passion.
can't
Can I
think of the
interject?
word,
One sec.
that like
Say
raw energy, the tension.
Sparks flying.
Yes.
Got
that's-
you.
Yeah, so you're craving that because you're not getting that. So that's what I'm
you.
interpreting that.
Again,
as.
sorry.
Yeah, what you said,
What
bud.
I was trying to get to is, see, I don't think is necessarily a craving. Like everyone has what they have. Okay, how can I put it? It's like you like what you like because that's all you know. Then when you get exposed to something new,
Okay.
it's getting exposed to something new
That's-
is like it shatters your whole world. It's like everybody
I
at
get
some
you.
point in their
Yeah.
life gets introduced to some sort of new information, some sort of new
Yeah, that
substance
changes things.
or experience. You get me? That kind of blows their brains
Yeah.
and makes them see things differently. And I think that happens a lot in relationships.
No, you're right.
Especially relationships where a woman may be in a virgin or may be in a long-term whatever.
Just one man, but
with
she's
one
another
man,
type of man that
then
rocks
she's
her
with
world.
her girls a bit more free, they're a bit more liberal, you know, with their approach on life and stuff like that. Because these days women are asking guys for numbers and slapping guys' arse and all that. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Be happening.
It'd be happening.
Be happening.
But anyway, my point is, I think the new exposure when the life or the mind frame has been blown, that's when the reality check is, and that's when I feel like the love is really tested. It's like,
All right.
what is
I get
love?
that. I get
Where
that.
is the love?
Are we gonna discuss that?
What do we love?
Yeah, we're gonna discuss that.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
when the love.
Rich,
That's
what's
where
up?
the respect is tested, bro.
Thank
Woo!
you. Let's talk about it. Break it
Let's
down.
talk about it.
Break it down. Break it down.
Because
Rich.
the love is still selfless. It's still selfish. Sorry, it's still
Break it
about
down.
how she feels about. But if you respect the relationship now, why are you making those choices? You clearly don't respect the relationship. And to me, not getting good dick is not an excuse to not respect the relationship. That
Facts.
you should have been having the conversation. To me, it's lazy.
Okay, let me ask you a
That's
question.
lazy.
Can I ask you a question? I want you to break that.
A woman would
I
say
love
that to a man, exactly as you said that.
I want to ask that question because I love where Rich is going with it, and I want us to go deep into that a little bit. But so respecting the relationship. Do men really want to hear? Let's be real. Let's be real. Hey, you know me, I'm gonna keep it G.
She gonna disrespect you and
Do
say your
wanna
dick is
hear?
small.
Yeah.
Or will sit man down, sit
Yeah.
me down, and say to me,
Yeah,
love you,
yeah,
respect you.
yeah.
But the D could be a lot better.
Yes! Big man
Yeah?
thing. Yes!
How come?
No,
How
'cause
come?
no.
Where do you have to
No,
come
but
from? Break
you
it
know,
down.
that's
On
real.
real talk.
Yeah, I wanna hear it, yeah.
That will blow my world.
Yeah, I know, we know. I want to hear it. That's what I want to
That's
hear
good
it.
point.
It
That
won't
is a
mind.
good point.
You know
It won't
why?
blow your world.
You know why? Because like if okay, how do I say this without putting myself like I'm
I want your CV.
Yeah. But if you've been out there, you understand that the thing is different every time.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, yeah, we
It's
understand.
different.
Yeah.
Like if you really been putting work, you understand that you have to move different with different guys, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just the thing. So
Fact.
why would I
Okay,
think,
I get what you're saying.
why would
I
I
get you.
think
Okay.
that I could sing the same thing for what 5 years, 3 years, 10 years straight and not expect something different to happen? Like that's ridiculous.
No, what I'm saying is,
Like I have to
Nah,
give
people
something
spice
different.
it up, man.
Yeah,
What you're saying is-
even myself, I
Whoa.
want a little something different every time. Like I might find, oh shit, I'm into. I didn't know.
yeah, into
Ah.
that version. Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
back to what you
Now,
said
do
about exploring
understand?
new
So,
worlds.
Yeah, so
you'll say the
for
respect.
me, my point is
yeah.
to bring it all back is that if you're in a healthy relationship, that conversation should be open and be able to have maturity. Like you understand,
I
it
agree.
shouldn't be an awkward one to have. If like, how can you be getting intimate with somebody but then find it awkward to talk about the intimate?
Because
That's weird
no,
to me.
I tell you what,
to me that's weird.
Can I share perspective on that? Because sometimes what we forget is that sometimes the way our other partners have received this in the past has made them alter how they respond to you or react to you or tell you. So it might be something small she mentioned once, and that day you were off. Just we're human.
Yeah.
You reacted a certain way. She's taking note of that.
Now she's not bringing it up again.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the subtle things. I'm just trying to see how do we get there. Because what you said is true. I'm trying to figure out how does man get there. But my advice to man them is like, bro, every time you step in that bedroom, every time, and I mean that's why I just rather say I'm not in the mood. If I know my A game and I'm not in the mood, it's cool. I can't show up with less than that A game. I can't. Because one thing I realized is that I can't predict the person.
Yeah.
But what I can do is control me. So I have to realize that sex is super important. I've only learned at like 28, 29, how much sex is important to women. I thought it was just men that craved it all the
I
time.
personally didn't even think it was that important. still.
Bruv, it is right. What we're learning
No,
through this
seriously, I don't
story,
know, man.
Rich, what we're learning from this story is like, bro.
I don't know, but remember,
don't you
I've
ever
been in
step
a
on the
long-term
fence.
relationship, so I don't really...
Yeah, but it's
I
better.
don't really know
People
like
in
that,
long-term
like
relationships, people are
what's going
dating.
on in the
I think for
streets
this
like
guys to understand, yeah, because it's in his mind podcast, for guys to understand, do not show up if you're not on it.
Listen,
Just don't.
you have to be the
Have a
best you
headache.
ever had.
Do something
Go
else.
and listen to that
Just
song.
Don't do it to yourself. That's what I'm saying.
best you ever
'Cause I know
had.
I don't want to hear that conversation.
know what I'm saying?
I know for a fact I want to hear that conversation. If I know I'm not in there,
I would
I'll be like, I'm
rather,
not in
I would
it.
rather hear that conversation than have to have the conversation or I cheat.
Bro, listen.
That's
true.
long.
That's
Woo!
That's facts.
No, that's
Listen,
long.
this is-
That's
I'd
true,
rather
that's
you
true.
tell
No
me my game is
And
dead
deal with that.
and let me go
comment.
deal with that.
That then.
Then me come, you have to deal with the fact that a next man done the job and I, like
you know what Tank
I
said?
got fired and I didn't even know it.
Rich,
That's long, bro.
Do you know what Tank said in the interview
That's crazy.
on the Breakfast Club? Not Tank said. He said something I've kept it my whole life after
That's
that.
gonna turn me to a monster. I'd be
Nah,
like,
he
this-
said, never let another man out nasty you.
Yeah.
That's what Tank said. I had to meditate on that. I had to meditate on that.
I
This story
feel
that
like
Buzz
that
just
happened.
told is making me realize why you have to always try and be the best she's ever had.
Guys,
Don't you dare slack and deal with the... I don't even want to hear the conversation.
one more thing I just want to add. From my own history, I have been that guy that she has told me, I love my husband, but I love your dick. You get me? I've experienced that. You get me? And what I'm saying... Sorry,
Wow.
I just realized everything.
No,
you
but hold on.
Home record.
Hold on, no, whoa.
Home record.
I've never
man
wrecked
there,
anyone.
you know.
I beg, no, Mr. Jones, don't go with me. No, what I'm
No,
trying to
it's true,
get,
it does happen,
what I'm trying to
because-
get to is, because you know it from experience.
Yeah, we were
they said
young,
to me,
man.
the girl said to me, listen, do you know what it is? Like, I had to ask her, you know when you have to really
No, it's so
reason.
funny because there's no way you can explain the story humbly.
And you know what
there's
it
no
is?
version how you
You know
make this
it's-
humble. You just got to
We just got to keep it real,
Just gotta
innit?
keep it real.
We just keep it real. So yeah, and I was like, what? Why would you like?
Because
you
the
know,
man them slack. Listen, this story,
Bro,
this
it's
is about
real.
helping guys, yeah? Listen,
it's about helping guys.
do not show up to the game unprepared. in life in general, do not show up unprepared. Simple things are going on, you know.
You plan to
You
fail.
cannot show up there thinking you're going to give a half-eye performance and think you're going to end up with some nonsense. You're going to end up with some nonsense. And some women...
And the group chat.
Oh,
Let
did you
me
see
just
it?
see,
Oh,
yeah.
which
I think
one did you see?
let's talk about passion though. This is the thing as well. If a guy's not passionate, you know, some guy. Let's be real, guys. Be like, you don't bust that. You get me? That busted that you pay for that.
Yeah, that selfish sex you gonna pay for.
You gotta do that.
Facts.
That is
capping.
you pay for that.
100%.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta do freaky shit, like maybe a bit of foreplay. Get me some
Listen,
titties.
you ain't making a bus 1 out of 3 times.
Do something.
You're
Let's
in the
talk
red,
about
bro.
this.
You're
First of all, I think a lot of young men may not understand the power of foreplay. I don't think a lot of men understand the power. Foreplay is a tool. It is your friend. Yeah, it's not your enemy. Because man, them are trying to run straight to the team.
That's why like America, they have base. They have first base, second
Second base,
base.
that bases.
Guys are literally trying to bang a goal.
Yeah.
To a header.
Home run.
That's what I'm saying.
So when do you care?
You can't call yourself a
Guys,
gallus or a player
foreplay
if you ain't doing these
is
things, bro.
important.
What are you talking
And the
about,
funny
right?
thing is, women
anyone
all-
could do a back job in and out,
Yeah.
bro. That's nothing, bro.
It is the foreplay thing because you don't understand. Foreplay does half the job for you.
It
idiot.
does. That's what guys
It's doing
do.
half the job for you.
Talk to them, Joe.
So now I'm like, bro,
No, it's real
I like
talk.
that one.
foreplay. No, real talk.
It's real
Listen,
talk.
don't make me role play. I'll
I
get
know,
lost in
it's
the
not
character.
it's not for her. It's for
I'll get
me.
lost in the character.
Yeah,
Don't make me
It's for me.
foreplay.
So when I get in there, I know I can. You know,
Bro,
half
listen,
the
no,
job
I-
already done.
we gotta look at it like this, yeah. Something that we brought back to. I love something you said about the respect because this is why I keep saying, look, respect is the biggest love language.
It is.
I keep saying this all the time.
I love that you
So
said that
what
on
you
the
said
first
was so
episode.
important. It's like if you have respect for the relationship, we shouldn't be having the conversation about I cheated and it was bad. So clearly in that scenario, that woman had no respect for the relationship. She became
Didn't.
selfish,
Definitely.
and then she followed her passion.
Yeah, a selfish desire.
Into her digmatized state.
Yeah.
How we know she's digmatized? Because she's still in it.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. All that taught me is the same thing. When men get cheated on, yeah, it's not really, I don't think it's always to do because she thinks the other man loves her. Most times the other man don't love her.
Yeah, you know,
It's because that excitement, that
Yeah.
scandal, it's that thing. Because women get shamed for it, is why probably they go about it a different way.
And that goes back
But
to
in-
people not living their
Bro,
truth.
let me tell you something. I really like this. If you and your woman get nasty and that's what you lot do, you're freaky. The less willing she's becoming to be freaky, that's a red. You better ring the alarm in your bed and really rearrange yourself. Because she won't always tell you, but she might not be, don't want to do that. Thing that she used to just do without you saying. Now all of a sudden you have to have a conversation. That is a red flag. You better pull her up and like, yo, pull up and rewind that. So what I'm saying is foreplay is important, guys. It's very important. Romancing your woman is a non-stop activity. You need to understand something.
100.
You have to keep romancing her. Constantly. Constantly. Don't let up on that. Don't fall into auto drive. Don't go into autopilot. That relationship needs both hands on it. That's what my grandma was saying. Needs both hands on it. So you
Also,
can't.
you know, women shut down as well.
Oh, of course.
And a lot of men can't deal with that. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like also you have to remember women are a bit more emotional and hormonal, and this is the way God's made them, and that's their blessing. So with that, as a man, you kind of have to learn how to adapt. But every person is different. Some people, based upon their life experiences and stuff like that, they're used to getting things their way or having things their way when they want it.
That
how
love
they
language
want.
is very important.
That,
basically.
and
You're
it
helping
goes
me
back to the
remind
love
that.
language.
Yeah,
Because it goes back down to that.
Yeah.
It's some people, want, babe, you're beautiful, you're sexy. Some girls want you like, listen, let me take you out and show you the world you're sexy.
Some people, the
Do you know what I
time,
mean?
whatever, but we know that foreplay is find out what she wants. She might be a gift receiver, or she might be a words of affirmation.
Facts.
If words of affirmation, you tell her she's beautiful all through the day because you want to get some layer.
Acts of service.
Man, them don't plan. You lot just get lazy. Stop getting lazy. Plan the situation. Okay, I want to get some.
Joe,
My
like,
woman
like
likes-
I said in one of the last episodes, too many brothers want to be lovers.
They don't know
what
romance is. So it
is.
means that if I know that acts of service is her thing, right? Acts of service meaning that, she likes when you do things to show that you're listening, that you care, those kind of things. If I know acts of service is your thing, I want to get some. The house finna be clean, bro.
It's
The house finna be clean.
It's a good. If we all took
Flowers
time
finna be
to
on
take
deck,
interest
because
in
I
people's love
realise-
language, it'll be a bit different, though, isn't it?
Comfortability. What I hear from women a lot of time, and Brownie, tell me if this is women are saying in other conversations, but that comfortability is where the magic is. How comfortable she is.
That's
It's
the
where
I
the
think
magic
that's where it
is.
falls
Come on,
apart.
boy, that's the-
No,
that's
you
the
said
number
something.
one.
No, something you told me years ago that I was
That's the
that
number one.
I remembered, and it's true what you said. Your ability to make a woman feel comfortable is a power.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking. I'm giving context.
Okay.
Like,
in that
That's
regards,
the
because-
key to getting nyash, bro.
Yeah, because really and truly, the reason why you're
apparently, I don't know.
no, the reason why what you said
it's-
about what she said about that. Oh, she might have a partner at home, but she's with you is because the level of comfortability
No, that's
she's
the
at
Yes.
might be different.
I
She
know
might
what you're
wanna be
talking about.
nasty with the husband, but
I
the
know
husband
what
might be
you're talking
like,
about.
judging her.
But that's the key to any
'cause man,
female. They just want to feel safe. The number one thing that makes a girl give up
Bryony, so now
is feeling safe.
is anything we're saying making
Correct
sense?
me if I'm wrong here, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't got the
Is anything we're saying making sense or
That's what
not?
we want, security, right?
That's what I know. Yeah.
Wait, we say that we're making assumptions. Bryony, is this
I'm
anything
literally
true?
like,
That's
guys,
what happened.
I'm here. Ask me.
Yeah. Go on.
Sorry.
So yeah, you want to feel safe. You want to feel comfortable. So you can show, if you're safe and comfortable, you can then show that side of yourself to that person.
And speaking their love language is the best way to do that.
Well, it depends on the person. What
I'm guessing whatever
what their love
language
language
is.
is.
You
Yeah.
meet people, they ain't good. A lot of people have their guard up, so they can bring you. Some people will
Everyone
sleep
starts
with
with
you.
their guard up.
No, but some people could sleep with you, but it's like, bro, you ain't gonna know me. Do you get? So
That's
it's
the
like
scary one.
it all boils because again, that satisfaction that comes from sex and that the burning desire that the wood for the fire, you know, all that kind of stuff.
She give me more.
Once you do
Wood
what-
for the fire.
that is something a bit more than just I can't say it's more than personal, but it's personal to each person that's
Yeah,
experiencing
I got
it.
you.
Do you get? And the person that makes you feel the highest is the person you're always gonna remember. You get guys talking about, I remember one girl one time.
Yeah, we don't forget her.
Whoa,
Forget a
Do
lot
you get
of
what
things.
I'm
We don't
saying?
forget her.
You gotta be married, still talking about that girl.
Yeah,
But
real talk.
that's what it is. So that does
The person that
play a
opened
part.
up to that experience. So I just think like
Forgot about Uber.
the DNA of it is like there's men. I've spoken to my uncles in their 50s and 60s talking about a woman in their teenage years to this day, bro, that showed him how to do something or showed him how to feel like. And that's why I get what you mean. That person that opens your mind is very important.
That's why
because
it's-
you
gotta
learn more
blow
about
their minds.
yourself.
You gotta blow
You
people's
don't-
minds.
you
That's
don't-
my thing.
So that's why I said, guys, if
Blow-
you're tired,
blow
it's
their
okay
mind.
to be tired. Just say, babes, I'm tired. Only show up your A game. It's just the safest thing you can do as a guy. Just show up your A
You
game.
use
bro.
that opportunity as an opportunity.
Nah, she want a quickie.
to cook it up, bro.
Nah, she want a
You know,
quickie.
delay the thing.
No,
bro.
listen.
Cook it up, give it romance her slightly.
You-
You
you're-
don't have to say that you're not in the
No,
mood.
Joe's
Just,
talking about takeaway food. That's
say
important
something
as
nice
well.
to
Yeah.
her. You know what I mean?
Sometimes we wanna
Delay the
go.
thing.
Takeaway food. Anyway, so what does that mean for dating now? So our next segment of this of our conversation is dating. Now, I want to talk about dating in your 20s versus dating in your 30s because we have 20s and 30s in the room. Okay, so now.
Who's 20 and who's 30?
No, let's not do that. Let's not do that at all. But Rich, I want to start with you. I want to start with you in terms
damn, I
of
should have kept my mouth quiet. innit?
yeah. So, no, it was in school in class. It was like, since you want to talk,
Oh, you want to
do you want to talk? What about you?
So, go ahead.
From when you were in your 20s to in your 30s, obviously you've been in long-term relationship. But I'm just talking about what have you learned about yourself and just how you interact with women then? From being in your 20s to your 30s, how have you learned? Or what have you seen the differences? Or what have you observed? Because you got younger siblings. What have you observed the differences between how the 20-year-olds date and how we date?
You know what? Yeah, in my mind and in my experience, very different. Because when I grew up, yeah, maybe my interaction was, I had sexual interactions too young, but my thing was all about getting to the nyash. You know what I mean? Without having to do the dating thing. Like
Oh,
that,
you want to skip levels? You trying to get straight to the moon now?
I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Growing
of
up,
course.
that was the thing. Like if you could get your thing
Yeah.
without
But they
having
didn't
to do the
respect nothing else
most,
in between.
then you doing your thing, innit? Like, so that's how I was in my 20s. I kind of was always like,
Nyash,
just
nyash,
trying
nyash, nyash,
to
nyash,
the
nyash,
yard,
nyash.
to the yard. Like,
Yeah, easy
what do you
access
mean?
straight
Like,
to the
I'll
mattress.
talk to you for months, even if I have to, just and then make you get as long
Tell
as
them
you get comfortable
tell them
enough.
that story. I want to hear that story on my podcast.
Which one?
That 1 a.m. story.
You was gonna bring up some.
The 1 a.m.
Which
story.
one? Which one?
It's a lesson, a 1 a.m. story. So I'm going to jump in when you remember. I'm going to start off the story.
I'm
We'll
jump in
in
when I
you
want you to stop.
No, but it's a funny story.
Go on, if it's
no,
funny,
but
man, it's cool, man.
It's
Ain't nothing-
when you're telling me, I learned so much in that story. It was funny, but I learned so much in that story.
Go on.
And you handled it properly because at the end of the day, that's where I feel like there's a lot of men falling, getting themselves into trouble.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I feel like there's a lesson in there. That's why I want to tell it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
there's a brilliant lesson in there. So it's in the AMs. John's finished his shift. He's chilling. Like that's how men do. You just come from home. He had his own space. And back then, Joe was all on his space, right? So
I know
then,
which one you're talking about.
so he's chilling. He gets that, hey, big head text. You know that big head to remind him like, what? Is my blessing's she's about to bequeath that to me. She's about to gift that to me. So then she hollers at him. Now she don't live too far. Rich had a bike. So he's like, obviously,
pedal bike thing. Come on.
pedal back that there.
You're on it,
So
you're on
what
it,
does he
bro.
do? It's in the AMs. He's like, bruv. It's like,
Listen,
she threw the bat signal in the air and he answered.
She did.
So he
But
went-
that-
so he's-
just for that was a clear back signal.
It was
right?
clear back signal.
Okay, cool.
It was
'Cause I'm
clear
still
back
confused up to today.
You
but
did nothing wrong. So, here's he goes. So he's cycling there. He gets there. You know, like when you're young, you're too excited. That's the problem. So he's sweating. So he shut up. He's sweating. He's ready for action. He's like, what it is, what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So she's with it. She's like, all right, bear in mind at this time. I don't know if Buzz. We all went to uni. I don't know if Buzz remember, but she was the nicest one in our uni, in our class, in our section. The light skin.
We'll talk about that later.
All right, we'll talk about that later. But
You give it too much detail.
But we don't talk about that. This is like 50, almost, goddamn, how many years ago? But anyway, so he drives, he gets there. So he gets there, everything's nice, she's welcoming him in, everything's calm. Richard's like, oh, I'm about to wear that, it is what it is. This is finna be a nice night. So they're chilling, I think they're chilling. He's like, yeah, I'm chilling, she's chilling. He impressed. He's like, you called me here for the D. So let me let you unpack this how you feel.
Hold on. Let me go in now.
All right, there we go.
Then, so I'm there. I'm sweating. Remember,
He's back to
bruv,
life.
do you mad? You give me the boot call at freaking 1 a.m. in the night. You know what time it is. I'm coming over.
Everyone knows what time it
I'm
is.
sweating. I've taken off all my stuff now. I'm sitting there now. I'm like, okay, cool.
Wait, are you naked? Are you just shorts on?
No. I've still got my shit on because I'm respectable, innit? I'm not that thirsty. You even know. I'm sorry.
You know
I'm
what?
the baddest thing here,
happens.
but I'm still cool guy,
Yeah,
smooth
yeah,
guy, innit, bro? I'm not trying to, like, I've
so-
come here, okay, cool.
You know what it is, so
but
you're
I'm
chilling.
not going to be like, oh,
Yeah.
you call me, I'm here.
Okay.
Cool. Then the conversation's going like, she started getting into a like Christian thing.
I'm so sorry, I tried.
You gotta have to explain for your sister, bro. So I'm like,
She's not one of my people.
so she started talking to me
she
about
felt bad.
No, she
No,
started
no.
talking
You
to me
gotta
about
hear You gotta hear
like, you know,
You
the
gotta hear
Jesus thing, like, oh, like,
You
I'm
naked.
confused, buzzing, bro.
I'm confused as well.
Bro, she
Wait,
called you at 1
I'm
a.m.
like, you've called
she called you
me
1 a.m.
1
for a
a.m.
specific
You've
thing.
gone there.
She's given me
That's
this,
giving you
like,
gospel.
Did you back off your stuff though?
Bro, I've taken everything off. Bro. Like, what you mean? Like me.
Wait, so you're
I'm not trying to get
naked?
into that
No,
rape
not
section.
that.
Do you know what I mean?
Whoa.
So with girls, I'm just saying, I'm cautious.
No,
Sexual
I know.
harassment.
I'm just cool. Yeah, any of that. I'm just.
So
not
you
on
took your
that.
stuff off first
Nothing
to say, hey, wait, though.
without consent.
I ain't holding a
so I'm not
wire.
gonna go all the way to your house and start taking up. You ain't said shut
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
No, I'm not about that.
Yeah.
But you've said enough for me to show up. I've shown up. I'm here.
You didn't want to kiss first, bro?
Then I'm like, you're talking to me about all of that. I don't get that because I'm frustrated. Why are we having this conversation? Like,
about the Bible.
so I'm making moves like advances, and it's like, yeah, but Jesus, and then push it.
Oh yeah. She ain't on it.
Oh, it's gone left.
I'm confused. I'm there for a whole hour and a half.
Wait, so you
That's what
stayed there
teenagers
for an
do.
hour and a half and you didn't get...
Not.
Why didn't you leave earlier?
No, because when you're young, I know them young. You got weights, maybe in the morning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking, you know the comfortability conversation we just had.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, okay, she
No.
wants to feel comfortable.
That is so
That's too funny.
She doesn't want to feel so bad about.
No, but we're young as well, so we're like, it might, the tides might turn.
Listen,
So let me be patient.
I'm putting that energy to get here.
I realize
like I'm
that's what it
high.
is,
My
man.
mind is here. I'm expecting.
Bear in mind, he has to cycle up a hill to go to, was it Holloway? Somewhere around him. He has to go up a hill. So you know you're up a hill.
We're going through some difficult political parts. Let's just say that. You understand? I'm a young pedal bike, 1 o'clock, going through Highbury and so. Listen, it's political, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
basically a lot of risk was taken.
A lot of risk.
A lot of risk was taken.
Things can happen.
All
Go
right.
left for me. In so
Hey,
many
can I
different ways.
throw in?
What's it?
Okay,
Let me tell the
cool,
story.
cool.
You wanna hear the story?
Oh.
Go ahead, story.
Sun is coming up now. The sun is coming up.
So hours I've gone
And
by.
I'm like, this is definitely not happening. So I'm like edging my way out the house, like, cool, okay, yeah, yo. Bro. So I just get out the house, leave. When I look up, guess what I see? I see the cinema. Guess what the cinema this is? Odeon. That's all I heard in my head.
that
Odeon.
is
Odeon. That's all I
funny.
heard. Dion, what kind of fool are you?
Oh,
You're
my
gonna
God.
die for Nyash.
Odeon.
Odeon.
No, that is funny.
Okay.
Okay, the ones you know who.
That was so fun. I'll tell you another one. We'll tell you another one because this is what he's dating in your 20s. We all set the tone. This date 20s. Yeah. After this date, I realized I'm done with double dates with buzzing. I'm done.
I knew it.
Wait,
You know what?
doing this
I'm
all-
done. I'm done.
I knew
Story,
This
though.
is my-
I was trying to get there
My
first.
story is,
Yeah.
if a girl calls you for a booty call, tell her to come to your house.
I knew this was
could
coming.
change
That's
her
why I
mind
tried
there.
to get there first. Because I knew. I was like, oh no,
love
you.
this
listen.
story. I love this story.
I'm gonna tell you for the
Life
audience.
is-
I'm gonna tell you for the audience. So let me tell you my story now because I ain't gonna let my brother hang there. You know, because we're all young
me
men.
up there and that.
Yeah, but I was
I know, right?
now, ladies. When you look at buzzing, all mature, you know, just doing his thing. Let me tell you something about young Buzz back in the day. Wild is the word to describe what's going on.
Look at
Madness.
their
Everyone's
faces,
getting
bro.
exposed
Even
here.
I know.
Madness.
I know, innit? And it's Joe doing
Now,
the
bear in mind
exposing,
this time,
bro.
no, we're
Hey,
single young
Buzzin,
men.
be-
No,
I
He's
hope
about
you
to
block
expose
him.
himself.
Yeah,
You need to hear this.
exactly.
I ain't even saying nothing.
Yeah.
Say no.
Buzzin is
Everybody's
great.
getting
Listen,
exposed.
Buzzin is great in the story. I don't.
This is a long time ago.
So this is a long time. We're single
Years
young men.
ago.
No one's in
Guys,
relationships.
Way back in.
Nobody's
Those
in a
days,
relationship.
those days.
Nobody's in a relationship. This is single, young, dumb, full of cum. That's it. All right?
Facts.
Because that's the only way I can justify why this happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if I had any sense, this shouldn't have happened. So, we had this little dinger.
Dying for Yash.
This little, literally. So we had this little dinger, this little run around car. Now this car was so bad. First of all, I don't even know where Buzzin got this car, but
Was that the McGann?
no.
You know, we be running through them cars.
Right. This car was
I
so
know
bad.
you was.
We had to park the car away from wherever we was
Oh,
going.
yeah, that's so funny.
So we didn't want none of these women to see this car. This car will
compressor.
automatically turn her on.
No, it was.
No?
You call that compressors. I'm talking about like chitty chitty bang bang. You're talking about
Oh.
compressor.
Oh, shit.
I'm talking about like you gotta park that block away,
just
bro.
remember bare
So we
cars.
go there. So yeah, we have
bare
hella cars. So we get there. So first of all, no, we stop off at another party. So I'm like, you know what? This makes sense. Let me get some food. Because when we get to where we were getting to, I don't want to be distracted by food.
Oh,
I want to be in the element. I don't want food to distract my game.
Oh, yeah.
So we go to the party. Yeah, so
And it's native food as well, you know?
yeah, so you know what I mean? I'm like, I see my native food in
Some
time.
say Leon food.
You know what I'm
The real
saying?
one.
So we
Yeah.
go there.
Peanut stew and shit.
Everything's nice. Everything's going. So Buzz is like, yo, we're gonna make a stop first. You know when like the night is lit because we're like, we're gonna make a stop first at one place. See if we can catch some traps there. If not, we got guaranteed. Buzz is so this to me in such a well articulated, masterful way. I was like,
Wow.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. So I've come
Guy
through
with
now.
the Yash, I sold it to him. All I need is there's some links there. Yeah, tell them I'm down. I'll drive.
Sale, my
You know when
brother.
that's up, I'll drive.
So we get there. So we stop at the first place. The first place is nice. Party's going off. It looks nice. Everyone looks nice. Food galore. There's food. Like, not the type of food when you're hungry, you're like, alright, I'm about to make a mess. So we get there, food, I'm eating, I'm drinking. I'm like, yeah, we lit. Let me get
Yeah.
myself settled. So we get to the spot. We ain't gonna talk about no food. Get straight to what's going on. So we get some food. Potato salad. Now, I love my country home and how we make potato salad. So I take some potato salad. I'm gonna blame it on the potato salad. So everything's good with that part. What up? Nothing really popping there. We leave. We're like, nah, we got some guaranteed links. It ain't nothing happening. Let's go. Hop in chili bang bang. We get there. Park a block away. Because these girls cannot see this ride at all.
I was in there.
And we in the hood.
We in the hood.
We in the hood.
Shit.
All
We in the
right?
hood.
No problem though.
South,
Where she
dirty,
live-
dirty South.
Yeah, where she live was nice though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everywhere
yeah,
there,
yeah,
like,
fam.
shout out to Pam. Now, so we go there in the house. So I'm like, oh, it's a double date. What's mine gonna look like? Buzzing knows how it's gonna look like. I'm like, she's ugly. I will sleep in that car and you can do your thing. That's why I did my head.
Yeah.
We get there, this girl's beautiful as hell.
Bro.
Like, no, it's
Yeah.
unreal.
Yes.
Bro.
I had to go into the bathroom
What?
for
He-
5
wait,
minutes
hold on. So wait.
to get myself
Your
together.
brother has set you up with a
With the
peg.
finest.
You know when you do
Come
that
on,
double
with the
link and
quality.
it's 30.
Yo.
Everybody's happy.
No, you have to
I'm
understand.
just happy to go. He's like, bro.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
I love you.
No, nah, you have to understand. You have to understand. And I don't put her name out there. I don't put her name out
Yeah,
there.
no name,
I'm put-
no
but her
name.
name is similar to
No,
Nash.
that's so funny. No,
Nash.
don't even do that.
I'm
It's
doing
too
that.
late.
Too late.
Yeah,
But
relax.
she was fine. Old up, she's fine.
Is
So we get in there now. I'm like, what?
That's funny as hell. I didn't even read that.
Say nothing. I'm like, yeah, say nothing. So I go into the
shit.
bathroom. I'm like, I need to get myself together. First and foremost, go fine. Just get myself together
That comes
first.
like a Dion.
Bruv, get myself together, no problem. So we go downstairs, we get downstairs. So we're downstairs now, I'm like, all right, we're just all chopping it up. Just what up. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, buzzing skedaddles, he's upstairs, whatnot. And then I'm downstairs with my girl. So we just vibing, the conversation's brilliant. You know, when you just get into someone you just click with, the conversation.
Yeah.
We're flowing, it wasn't hard to talk. Conversation's flowing, we're flowing. Then we're flowing now. And then, it starts to get intimate and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on fuego. My game is coming out like it's clockwork. I am saying all the right things to this
she's pegged,
combination.
bro.
You understand what I'm saying? Girl, take her shoes off. Just talking to. I'm in full what Brandon would call lover boy mode. I'm in full lover boy mode. I'm talking to her. Her feet's here. I'm massaging her. Feel like what up? We're just talking. She's like, ooh, making all these sounds. I was like, okay, this sounds a bit. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right. So all of that's happening. So we start kissing. So we're kissing. It's beautiful. I'm having nice. I'm lit. I've got some drink in me. Everything's perfect. Yeah. But sometimes I realize when life is perfect, it's like the devil likes to humble you sometimes.
It's a setup.
It's a setup. Then I start feeling uncomfortable. I was like, what am I feeling uncomfortable for? I was like, wait a minute. Nah, Dead that. My mind's like, Joe, we finna wear this out. I don't give a damn if your leg's broke. Make it work. Cool? Ignore it. So we kissing the lust of passion. Girl's beautiful. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it's popping. In my mind, I'm calculating like, where's the condom? Is it my jacket? I'm trying to map things out in my head. I've gone into a fantasy. My stomach is bringing me back to reality right now. Yeah, because it's making noises. Yeah, it's doing Afro beats. I'm a piano is in my stomach right now. Yeah, full on I'm a piano. Yeah, log drums and all sorts. So as this is happening, I'm like, my belly's uncomfortable. I'm like, let me just go check what's up. I'm like, babe, don't worry, let me go pour some more drink. I'm gonna come back. She's like, yeah, I'd like some more drink. I had to.
Of course.
I had to. Cool. So go upstairs, pattern and everything else. So I'm like, I need to go to the toilet and see what's cracking. So I'm thinking just to fart. Maybe I need to fart. Maybe I need to pass away. That's what I need to do.
God.
So I get upstairs. That fart turned into a full-blown madness.
You know them splatters.
You know them. Man's doing art attack.
It's art attack. You're stupid.
Man's doing art attack all up in the toilet.
So this is happening.
Put him on a double date.
So
guys
now,
gonna go do art attack.
Because I have to, because I'm like, I can't go back down. Now, bear in mind, I got my timer on my phone.
Oh, man.
Because I'm supposed to be here for no more than 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Oh, you.
Because this will turn into
that guy. He is that guy.
4 minutes. No, this girl is fine. I have no chances of fumbling this ball. So I got 4 minutes before it turns into something
You're
else.
brave for even leaving the connection of.
I had to because this
man's
this
going all the way
piano.
through and then.
No, this piano was getting louder.
Okay.
No, I needed to go check with
Someone's
me.
turning up the volume,
I need to check with me. So I'm in the bathroom. Long story short, I'm in the bathroom. I finished doing what I'm doing. I'm flushing. Like, this is normal, calm. I did this thing within 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes left to spare. Go wash my hands. Go back downstairs. Flush. Nothing.
What do you mean nothing?
Meaning no water, sir, is coming out of this
This is the
facility.
best bit of the story.
Yeah,
So then
I'm trying to get him to flesh out to
so I flush the
Basically, the
toilet.
toilet weren't working, innit?
So now I was like,
no
okay,
water.
wait, but it's
Yeah.
all right. It gets to a point where some water does come into it. So I flush it again. Now, not only has it not flushed it, it's made a mess of it.
Well,
I don't know if you ever done
what do you mean?
that.
It's like
when you
risen
flushed
up.
it, it's just turned it all and made it all
Oh, it's like brown.
disgusting now. It's now
He's already
disgusting.
splattered.
It was already splattered.
That
It's not
water
even
ain't
splattered,
enough.
man.
The water ain't enough.
So I'm in full on panic mode. I'm in full on panic. I am pinging. This is Blackberry days. Yeah. If you young guys want to know, this is Blackberry days.
Yeah, this is real,
Ping,
real
ping,
player
ping.
shit.
SOS. It's your boy, Buzz. Code Red. This is not a trial. This is not a drill. It's the real thing. Buzz can't hear me.
Of
He
course.
is
He's
deep in the lust of
MIA, bro.
Even if the building was burning, Buzz wouldn't care.
Why?
So I'm in there. I'm like,
That's gonna be the best she ever had.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right.
so now he's busy being the best sex she ever had. That's what
He's
he's
parking
busy
the
doing.
thing, bro.
So I'm on my own.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, the bathroom's next door. All right, go next door. I'm from Africa. We are creative people.
Yeah.
What I learned was when the toilet's blocked, you've pulled
Bring the bucket of
Bring the
water.
bucket of
He
water.
from Hackney. That's some Hackney shit.
African shit.
Hey, listen, that's a poor man shit.
That's a poor. When you grew up from,
That's
when
a
you
poor
get it
man
from
shit.
Hackney
You
shit.
get that
So
water,
people
man.
know I got it.
No,
from
I
the
know what
man.
you're talking about.
Yeah, we coming
Yeah,
from.
yeah, I
You
know.
know, day. You
And it's
understand?
Niger stores as well.
Yeah, I understand.
Right,
So
okay.
I'm from Africa. I'm like, that's what we do. So go get the bottle of water. Tell me why, when I put on the tap, the littlest drippily drop is coming out. It's 4 minutes in. Now I'm taking this shit in her mind as far as I'm concerned.
He Garrett took a shit.
So now this is horrible. So now I can't fix this issue. I'm like, I'm in there now for 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. Yeah. She's miscalled me 10 times.
Oh.
You good? You're right. You know, I'm just horny, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, oh my
You're watching
God.
it slip away.
I hate me. Now the clock's starting. I'm starting to hate me slowly. Because I'm just
Nah.
like, really?
Do you know what? This story is
Really?
so funny because this is his perspective.
So now I'm there.
And it's so funny.
I'm there. So this is all happening. I'm panicking. I'm going between. I'm trying to make the most happen. I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is really happening to me. Like, really, this is happening to me. I'm dressed nice. I'm looking good, fresh, trim. I look sexy as hell. But right now, this is the most ugliest thing I've ever done. So this is all happening. I'm like, fuck it. I'll go downstairs. This girl can't know I'm taking this.
guy's
It can't happen.
foul.
So I go downstairs. I'm like, fuck it. I've left a madness upstairs, man.
Mind you guys, wash his hand, it's clean, it's just fresh
Yeah,
up.
I'm washing
It's
my
just a
hands,
toilet
I'm
that's
cleaning.
effed up, just for the
toilet's
record.
effed up. So you're going down, I'm like, yeah, Buzz ain't seen this stuff. Lucky for me, in my mind, I'm praying to God this girl doesn't have to go to the toilet. Because then it's over, it's done.
Yeah.
I'm finna drive off and leave Buzz. That's what my plan is. I'm like, he's having a good time. He'll understand in my head. Because I'm like, this embarrassment, I'm not ready for it. So we get in there. And so all this is happening, I'm just like, oh my God. Really? So I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe if I get downstairs and just get popping fast, at least I would have got to that nut before she even got any wiser, right? Now this is 20-year-old Joe. Calm down. I'm young, all right? So now I'm like, all right, let's get downstairs. We go back downstairs. But too much time has passed. I have to start again on from scratch. It's not where I left it. I left it in the right place, and now I've got to
sunrise,
work.
bro. You know when that
Now
sunrise
she's
comes?
tired. Oh my God, I hate myself even more. I was like, all right. And it's so annoying because now she's laying on my lap sleeping. I'm like, this is just ridiculous. This is now got to be this little donut and just sit here and just sit and just. So now I'm lucky. Buzzing comes down. He pops off for air. Thank God. I'm like, psst, psst. Let's get to kitchen. Man, them chat. She come there. What's going on? What's up? I'm like, we need to go now.
Man didn't do his thing,
We
you
need to
know.
go
You know when I've done my
now.
thing? You know when it's like, bro.
We need to go now. He's like, what? What? Asking it. You know, black people, you don't ask too many questions. Stop it.
Extradition,
Too much
bruv. When
questions.
it's time to go,
You
it's
need a
time
couple
to
rounds.
Go.
Yeah, it'll just be good.
He's got plans to do more. I'm like, no,
Oh, he wants to go
I'm
round
like,
two now.
he wants to go rounds.
Sorry.
He's trying to make a statement upstairs. That's what he's trying to do. I'm like, I'm trying to make a statement. He needs to leave now. So I tell him while I'm going, he starts laughing. Laughing. I'm like, Buzz, this is not a funny thing. We need to leave now. Right now. And Buzz like, all right, cool. Thank God we're leaving. Everything else we leave. We run to that car so fast. When
Man,
we
that was
get
the
there, Buzz
funniest
is laughing. We're laughing. I'm just like, yeah, well, that's ruined. That's never going to happen. But here's the magic. She still went on a date with me.
Yeah, she still went on a date with you.
Is it?
But
Really?
Wait.
You never told me that.
yeah, she did. But
did.
what happened was her friend said, "Did your boy break my toilet?" She phoned me and said, "No, your boy broke my toilet. 100% he broke it." I was like, nah. She's like, 100% he broke it. And I know she thought, because after that he went on a date and whatever, but it was like a public day. It
It
wasn't.
was nice.
It was nice. They went on a
We
nice
got
day.
along with Will. You should have seen us.
After that, the girl was like, she cancelled him, bro. You got
seriously?
he was
Bro.
so rattled. So why am I cancelled? Like he thought he bust. He thought he.
I bust case.
He thought he bust case.
bust case.
They're like, nah.
Bell,
That girl said that
okay.
guy's foul.
Because we on a date. The date's lovely.
She said if you got the
dressed-
date.
No, she's all
No,
over
I think
me.
she
I'm
got. I
loving
think he
it.
got cancelled after.
After. So she was.
Some
so
funny
she just
shit.
like. She just like. She telling me she gonna.
She might have gone back to her girl and said, "Oh, she's like, that guy's
Exactly.
foul."
But she's telling me like, you finna get it, but just on the first date, you finna get it. I'm like, alright, I can work with that. I can work with that script. I can work with that script. So I'm calling her next day. So actually, I wooed her. Everything off her feet. This is a beautiful night. Thank you so much. I'm like, oh, I'm not into it. This time I'm going in hella overdraft. I'm in hella overdraft for this date.
That
though.
was mad, it's
I'm in
true,
hella
though.
overdraft. So, but in my mind, I'm like, yeah, not into it. Just check
For
my
the
bank account.
nyash.
For the nyash.
Oh my
Ah,
God.
yes, the guys, this is why I keep telling you, when you're in your 20s, focus on your vision and your goals, man. Like, don't get caught up in the madness because, bro, I'm doing all this. I ain't got no, I'm balling like that. Ain't that.
shit.
So all this is happening.
It was so funny because I was just chopping. The guy who does all the blow, dude, he get fucked up. Life, you get them lessons. Everyone's had
Bro,
that.
it's the life
Everyone's
lesson.
had that.
So
Don't get
either
twisted.
way, so this is
Yeah,
what
it's
dating
mad.
in the 20s can feel like. So we understand. Everyone, you're just all over the place. You're just all over the place.
20s is a bad thing.
I can't say I would call someone back if they blocked my toilet. I'm not.
No, but I didn't block her toilet. I blocked the friend's toilet. Now, here's the thing.
No,
the
but
friend's
see,
toilet.
even then, I can.
You
My
write someone
friend,
off.
my friend knows that you've blocked her toilet.
It's
I'm
embarrassing.
gonna then say
my
I'm going
man.
on
But
a
you
date
had a
with
good
you.
time with
No,
him.
because
You
I'm.
don't write a man off for,
Wait,
for doing
Rich,
what
Rich,
you
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I'm then gonna say
From women.
I'm going on a date with him, and she's gonna be like the guy that blocked my toilet.
I know.
That's all you're gonna be
That's
known
your
as.
label. It's
Your
dead,
name
it's
is
dead.
gone.
So guys, you see, this is my point. All this your personality.
Go in there your best. Go in there your best.
Bro, all your personality and all that is nonsense, bro. Don't listen to that. You have to still fit the bill of what the woman wants. That's how it
No,
goes.
but that's to attract them. I feel like once you got a woman, you can be yourself. That's why a lot of people are fake. Because
Not
Don't know
really.
if you blocked it that bad.
I wouldn't get too comfortable in that space.
that's what I'm
Who would
saying.
get too comfortable?
If the woman is taking you and you've given her the best dick, you're romantic, whatever, you can do. This is where I talk
still
about the
a timer on it,
comfortability
Buzzy,
aspects.
though.
No,
Still
think
a
about it,
timer on that
bro.
shit.
Let's be real. A lot of people in relationships. We're talking about people that are in long-term relationships, the in-depth relationship, but they're not necessarily happy. But when you look at the way, the scale of things, because as you get older, you have more experience. It's naturally like that. As time goes along, you gain more experience. So when you look back on certain things, depending also on the personality you are, because if you live in one village the whole of your life, you only know that village. But if you're someone else, I always like to refer to myself and people that I deal with as well-traveled. Because once you travel the world, you understand that, whoa, there's so many different experiences. So many people even see things based upon religion, the climate, and they process things differently. When you start to understand that, you start to realize that, oh, okay, cool. You know what? A lot of people kind of just condition themselves in order to adapt to who they're dealing with. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
But when you're younger, I feel
You don't know about all
you
that.
don't care. Do you get about that?
yeah.
You're just more about what you want. It's more
Yeah.
selfish in the sense
your
that
reputation
and I
with-
do feel like it should be like that. Because when you're younger, it's about experiencing, it's about learning. Because that experience is just another lesson. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you stayed at home all day and you looked at the ceiling, you didn't really learn much. You might have learned something, but you didn't learn much. You know what I'm saying? But if you go out and you experience things, now you be like, okay, cool. There's this place, there's that place, there's that place. So I think it's really important for people to gain new experiences. Gaining new experiences before you get into a serious relationship will allow you to be the best version in that relationship. Me, because I've had so many experiences, threesome, for all that stuff, so no, that, whatever it may be, I now know that.
Threesome.
No,
We heard that. Threesome But what do you mean?
no. It's like now I can, like, for example, like being in a relationship, I know what I want, I know what I like, I know what I expect, I know what I can offer, I know what I can't offer. Also, being in a relationship that has failed also allows you to know that, oh, this person said, you're not romantic enough. And I'm thinking, bro, listen, we went out for the other day and they're like, no. You learn that. So when someone, that's another thing as well, when you get cut off by someone, when someone says, I ain't fucking with you no more the way you are, that there's only two things that's going to happen there. It's either you change to be a new version of yourself, which is someone that accepts who you are, or you just, oh, sorry, my bad, it's the other way around. If you change, you will become someone so people can accept who you are.
Got you.
Or you just stay who you are and accept who you are.
Yeah. But I think that happens later on when you start getting older, and I think that's what dating.
That is what it is. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
As you
dating
get
your 30s,
older,
you start to understand now.
because
like,
you have what they call the non-negotiables.
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
like,
yeah, you learn what your
I like
non-negotiables
this.
are.
I like that. I don't
Yeah.
care. I like that. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't
Yeah.
like when people do this.
I think you find more acceptance in yourself as well. I think as you
Facts.
get older, you start to accept things about yourself.
True.
Like, you start to understand, like, listen, all right, cool. You might say to yourself, you know what, I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. I've got time for this, that, and the third. You're more clear. Even if you're still doing some old habits, you're still clear on, like, okay, I know I'm doing something
You
wrong.
accept it.
Like, you just accept a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Accept it.
I mean, Brian, for you, what's going on with in your 20s? What's dating been like? Or what's dating like that you've heard? What are guys doing? What guys in their 20s doing?
They're very immature. You're not gonna. I mean, typically, I would go for someone older because mentally they're not gonna be their age.
Give me an example of immaturity that the men in their 20s do.
They don't think about you. It's just all about them.
Yeah, we said it. Selfish.
So-
When you're young,
Yeah.
it's about
Younger,
yourself.
very selfish.
Yeah, so typically you would go for someone older so that then mentally they're a bit older,
Got you.
I would say.
They say women mature quicker than men anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you would go older because you want someone that's going to match.
But not sexually though, but that's another conversation. Women,
Yeah.
that's our different conversation.
Yeah, that would be
But
my
mentally,
main thing, I think. Because it's difficult because obviously I'm not 30 like you guys.
What's about just 20s? We said we were 30s. We didn't say that. We didn't expose ourselves. No, I'm joking. We did. We did earlier. We did earlier.
Yeah, I think it gets better as you get older, I would say. Early 20s is a bit wild, but...
What about if you're... What I hear from a lot of women in the 20s, what they say to me is that you're supposed to take control of the situation. You just perform me and tell me the car's ready, come pick me up. There's a lot of that. I need to take
Really?
control. This is what I've been hearing. I don't know if any of you guys have heard that, talking to the younger
No,
lot.
but I think that's because when you talk about the thing about this whole age thing is like it's just about mental state. I think there's people that are mature, people that are immature. There's people that live a more luxurious life, so they have high expectations for themselves. There's some people that have some real unexpectations, some real unrealistic expectations for themselves, and it's about finding the middle and the balance because you have some people that they might have had a certain type of upbringing where their dad was very active and they did this and this and this. So when they get in a relationship, they expect certain things. My dad always used to pick me up when I used to go here. So I need the guy to at least pick me up. What does it mean, take a train and come and meet me? Do you know what I mean?
For real.
So he's getting cancelled because he's like, bro, my mum used to take me on the train everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you get? So
Yeah, that's the human
I think
experience.
the whole point of dating is all about this understanding and finding someone that's kind of on your wave. I think-
Compatibility. I remember last time the 3Cs. I remember when I got home and I was so angry.
What are the 3 C's, Joe? Please.
Compatibility, commitment, and competency.
Fact. And that
Okay.
competency.
Oh my God, it
that
annoyed me. I'm like, the
competency-
whole podcast.
Please
So
break
later,
it.
So let me tell you
Explain
something.
it down. Break it all
So
down.
finally, on the other episode, you're going to see me try to struggle with this. 'Cause I could not remember compatibility.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 C's that I would always bank on is
Triple Cs.
when it comes to picking a woman to be with or a partner in general to be with. is
What are the 3 C's, Joe? Please.
Compatibility, commitment, and competency.
Okay, break them down, please.
Commitment means
Test it
that
first, make
when
sure
stuff
her
gets
brain
hard, you're not reaching for the door. You need to be a person when stuff gets hard, you're not reaching for the door. You're committed to the betterness
Yeah,
of this
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And you're going to match my
That's
workload.
respecting the relationship.
Because if I look at you, you got to match my workload eventually. You got to match it. Because you can't, then I feel like I'm giving more than you are. And I don't like that feeling. So you got to match it into some level. But commitment means that when things get hard, you want to, your first reaction is come to the table, not go to the door.
That's it.
Secondly,
So when sex is difficult, you
exactly.
talk about it.
You talk about it, come to
You're
the
not- you're
table.
not
You don't
going
go
outside.
to Europe and go and start doing the most.
Do the most.
So that's the first thing. Second thing is compatibility. Compatibility means find someone who agrees with you. Wherever your standard is, find someone that agrees
who's
with you.
in alignment with you.
Yeah, whoever agrees with you. If you say, I like to go out every day and that's just me, and someone says, yeah, cool, do your thing, it's compatibility. If you're a smoker and the other person doesn't smoke, but they're like, I don't mind it, do your thing. That's compatibility. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So compatibility means that we can exist harmoniously together on a day-to-day. So I know that you're messy, but I like cleaning up. That's compatibility because I like cleaning my house. So that's the thing. So it depends. So that's what compatibility is. And competency is the biggest one. Because you have to be able to do all those things. Because the word competency means to successfully complete things with efficiency. So if you can't successfully complete any of what I just said with efficiency, then you're not competent enough. Because that's what competency is. Competency breeds confidence. Because when you know, because if I say, can you do a backflip?
No.
If I say do a backflip, there's no confidence because you're not competent in doing a backflip. If I say walk,
Confidence. Yeah.
do you understand? So there's confidence in that. So you can have confidence in a relationship with a woman knowing that, oh, I know how to deal with this because I know how to do it and I've done it, so forth. So it's just that competency is key because if you can't be committed, if you're not competent in being committed, you're not competent in being compatible. If you don't have these competencies, I don't see how it would work. You have to be competent enough to have the conversation, difficult conversations, be able to be forgiving. You have to spend your life. Listen, relationships are full of forgiveness. Let me just let you know.
I think people change competency now with compromise.
Yes, and I think so. But compromise is always a necessary part of a relationship.
No,
Anyway.
but I feel like people compromise. So they might feel someone has, the 2 C's, but then the last C is just like, I'm just going to they're not all the way there. They don't always complete the task.
Because once again,
They're
but then
not- that's
also-
compromise.
True, but also what happens is that if you're committed, you can become competent.
That's
Because if
facts.
you're committed to being better,
facts.
you can become competent.
And there has to be space in the relationship.
This
for that
3
part.
C's.
That's a good point
the
as
three
well.
C- Yeah, the 3 C's are like Thanos' thing. You need all 3 of them. I need 5 and thing, but follow me. You need all 3 of them. 2 out of 3 don't work. 1 out of 3 don't work. You find it works when all 3 are working together.
But it's time, innit? You can't meet somebody now, get in a relationship and expect to have the 3 C's.
It depends where you are. Because I look at it like this. You got to have the
Once
3
again,
C's to
that's
where.
why I'm saying respecting the relationship is important because you need to be able to. When you respect the relationship, you understand that there's 2 entities here that's trying to align themselves with this third
Bro,
entity.
I wouldn't pick someone-
that is all of us. You know what I mean? And like you said, time is the important key there. Is that okay?
Time
6 months,
validates.
3 months, 6 months, 3 months.
Reveals
How much time? And this is what I would say to women is like, how much time do you need to figure out how competent that guy is for you? You have to have that because if you
out the
don't have
gate,
if
from
you
me out
don't
the
have
gate.
that time in your mind, as
From me out the
you know what I
gate.
mean, you're gonna just get.
you know
That's
why?
why I feel like women can kind of like mislead themselves in,
What I
in
would,
dating.
what I would say
in
is
my
this.
opinion, in my mind.
Everybody, you have to understand something. Like when you meet someone, they have to be competent from where you are. I'm not waiting for your potential.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
can't
that's a
wait
better
that.
for you to
and
take
that's a better
interest in them,
start.
For me
for
to
you
take-
to take interest,
that's a better
they have to be
start.
competent.
You got to have
Yeah.
some competency to
Yeah.
this level.
Yeah.
At least
Start
the bare
there
minimum.
and you're doing good.
Right, because if you can't
Definitely.
be faithful, for example, bro, you're not competent for any relationship. No matter what you do,
Facts.
you will mess it up
Yeah.
in the highest way possible. You got to be competent at the gate to be able to do some basic things. Then we can build on that competence. And time, like Buzz said, will only validate what it is and what it isn't.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And what happens is the bonds and attachment become so deep, we start to compromise and ignore all the other things. that down to our traumas, our attachment issues, all of that stuff. We'll just cling on to avoid the fact that this person's not good for you.
Yeah.
In reality. But when we meet, I think that's the thing about, I believe in my phrase, that if I meet you, you have to have some basic competency. Because otherwise it don't make sense.
Yeah.
You understand? Because I'm a person that I can love someone daily, wholeheartedly, and still decide not to be with you anymore. Because it's not that I'm not dependent on the love to take me somewhere. I'm dependent on the 3 C's. That's what makes the relationship work.
That's deep.
So it could be my friends, could be anyone that I can love you daily, but if we're not compatible in something, I have to step away. I might be arsehole for it, I might be hated for it, but I'm going to. Because the reality of it is, I don't want to spend all my days banking on your potential.
And that's what.
So to me, there is a time.
I love that. That potential is that compromise. That
compromise.
You
So how
could
much
do.
you
You
could
might
be.
do.
You may not never get there.
That's the point as well. You may never get there.
You may never get there, but if you're compatible with me,
You're
and
just hanging.
committed,
Facts.
then I know you'll be competent one day. Because you're committed and you have a basic level of competency to come in with. But eventually, I'll always assess it. I'll always assess it.
What? I just want to throw this one out there for
Yeah,
everyone.
let's do a wrap up.
Yeah, wrap up. Last one is like, yo, is people that want to be single, do you think that's cool? Like, do you think it's right for people to go through a time of life where they just want to be single
Yeah.
and they don't
If
want to
it
be in a
depends on
relationship
intentions.
with
100%.
someone? But when they meet someone, do they tell them, I don't want to be in a relationship? Or are they still trying to date to find
Do you know
what
what
they
happens?
want?
People fall. A lot of people just fall in love by accident. A lot of times. No, a lot of times people just fall in love by accident.
A lot of
They
the
didn't
time,
expect
that is how it
They didn't plan it. A lot of times how it
Yeah.
happens, you don't plan it, you don't expect it. You can't mark, I'm going to fall in love on the 18th of July 2002.
Facts.
You just can't.
It just happens.
You just find yourself like, oh, I really love this person. And now you're like, oh. But one thing I've learned from my discipline is that, hey, that's nice and that puts me in fantasy world. But when I come back to reality, I'm going to assess it for what it is.
Happy Singles Day, by the way.
It's Happy Singles Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, Singles Day.
Today's
Yeah.
Singles
Right,
Day. Yeah,
right,
that's why I
right,
asked.
yeah.
Literally.
I'm not
Singles Day.
single in that, but I'm just saying.
I was about to say, Happy Singles Day. You want to end it
I
that.
don't know what you do with that day, but
All right.
enjoy.
All right, well, we've had another good
You're
one,
happy
man.
about it though.
You know what I mean? You're a bit too excited.
Apple Singles Day.
These guys, bro, used to help me.
It's another,
I mean, my bad.
it's another great conversation, man. I loved what we had to talk about today. Dating into your 20s versus your 30s. I hope you enjoyed my embarrassing story. And we're gonna
Mine
move on.
told by Joe.
No, it's just important. I think to share your own experiences. Like, yo, this is what literally that story sums up my 20s. It's just hit and miss. Throw something on the wall, see what sticks, and figure it out. I think later on I became more
Put it like this.
rhythmic.
I don't have a pedal bike no more.
Big boy car now, yeah?
Big
Put
boy.
it like this. I don't eat
Man,
potato salad. no more.
Yeah.
All right, it's been love, man. In His Mind podcast. We out.
Bless.